Good evening, everyone. How are you? This is Riana. You're on Real Talk on Relationships with Riana Milne from Delray Beach, Florida, sunny Florida, where it's raining out. But hey, we just celebrated St. Patrick's holiday, the parade. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Eva's was there, and good buddy Anna Marie from New Jersey came down. So I wanted to give a shout out to my friends in Jersey tonight. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. So let's go. Here we go. We're moving forward. This is where I teach you how to be and attract an emotionally healthy, evolved partner for a relationship and life of your dreams. And I'm here to help you find the love that you deserve. So every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. on Coach Riana Milne, I'm here for you. And I am a certified life, love, and relationship coach, licensed mental health counselor, certified addictions professional, and a #1 best-selling author. 2 books, Love Beyond Your Dreams, Break Free of Toxic Relationships to Have the Love You Deserve, and Live Beyond Your Dreams, From Fear and Doubt to Personal Power, Purpose, and Success. I see my buddy Anna's on. Hey, I know I'm working. I know I'm live, so thank you for letting me know you're on. Anyway, anybody else on the call, please chime in, say hello. I always like to see your faces pop up and say hi to me. It's always cool. My practice of 17 years is called Therapy by the Sea. 14 years in southern New Jersey at Carver Township, and since 2014 in Delray Beach, Florida. But I do coach around the world, singles looking for love and couples looking to fix love. So if I can help you in any way, I'm here on Facebook Live. I got tons of videos on YouTube under my name, Riana Milne. If you're on there, please subscribe so you can get the videos sent to you as I make them. And please like each video that you go on. It always helps for the SEO and sharing the love with me. And I appreciate that. Also, keep your eye open for the new TV docuseries, Radical Love, Finding Lasting Love, Over 40. I'm so excited. It's starting to be shot by the mega director, producer, Betsy Chassie out of LA. And that is where I'm one of 5 relationship, life, and love coaches who I help my client, the amazing Scott Travis, find love. And he's in an amazing relationship for 3 months now. He's doing amazing. Gosh, I wish I had a horn here to blow because I'm so excited that my client's doing so well. But it was great working with the other coaches and the other clients, and we all pray for everybody out there to find amazing love. So we should hear very soon where that show is going to end up, and of course you're going to hear right from me, and we appreciate your love and support on that show. So this is the second Sunday in March, and it is Green Month. It is renewal of life. It is spring. And this is the renewal of you. So the tips that I am sharing this month, the whole month of March, is celebrating you, the individual. And it's all clear examples from my book, Live Beyond Your Dreams, From Fear and Doubt to Personal Power, Purpose, and Success. Sold in all Barnes & Noble stores, along with Love Beyond Your Dreams. And, of course, you can get it on my website and many other sites online. Of course, Amazon, where they rated Love Beyond Your Dreams #1 in couples therapy, and in women in spirituality #2 in psychology. So I'm pretty thrilled about that. If you missed any of the Facebook trainings, please go on the YouTube channel and find them all there. And this gets posted all week in case you missed it on Sunday night. You can come back in, but then you can't talk to me live and ask your questions. You can ask your questions now, Sunday night, 7:30. So tonight's topic, I'm going to explain the positive mindset. Again, we're going into that, but this is coaching you in goal setting tonight. And so important to have the life that you dream of and how it's going to change your life in a mega positive way. So this is, of course, something that I do with all my life, love, relationship coaching clients. So this is just a tad bit of tips tonight for you from the book and from my coaching program, but I think it may be helpful. So it's really important that you do make the time to make serious goals in your life. After all, you have to know where you're going to get the goals and dreams that you want, right? I can't tell you how many people really float through life. There's A's and then there's B personality types. The A's are the hard chargers, always looking where they're going, setting the goals and moving ahead. B's are kind of floaters. They just kind of float and hope things come their way. Okay, us A's make it happen. So some of this, yes, I definitely have an A personality type, but I'm here to help you define them, because you want to have a clear personal purpose in your life. Without purpose, there's no heart to what you're doing. Every day you go into work, you want to have a purpose for that. So whether it's the income to bring home to support the ones that you love, or for me, it's help to change a life, or to love relationship, to make that better, more romantic, more passionate, have two people in a coupled relationship be best friends and lovers again. That's my purpose. So what is your purpose in life? That's the question I want to put out there to you tonight. And how can we make sure that you reach that? Okay, so we want to make sure you're aiming for your purposes and your dreams at all times. So we make the lofty goals, which are 6-month goals. Thank you for the love, guys. The hearts you're sending out to me. That's nice. I know Joey's on the call tonight, so I don't know where those hearts are coming from, but always appreciate it. So we're going to make 6-month goals, guys, 6-month lofty goals. And each day you're going to be building towards that life that you want, those lofty dreams. And it will make you a happier individuals, and two happy individuals with a purpose in life, living their dreams and goals, is excited about themselves, excited about life, and bring that energy and passion into their love and coupled relationships. So you have goals for you as the individual, and you have goals for the coupled relationship. So as a couple, you want to have your plans for your finances, where you plan to vacation, even plans for the weekend. Set them ahead. Hey, Lise, oh my God, from New Jersey, one of my best buds from New Jersey. Good to see you on the call. Anyway, another girl that found amazing love. I'm so excited. Anyway, I love what I do. So the thing is, you want to reach your goals, and when you reach one of your goals, you want to reward yourself. Okay, so if you're, example, on a weight loss goal, you go out and you buy a sharp new dress. And Anna Marie and I were just shopping tonight and found that's some really good dresses. And I just ran in like 10 minutes ago to get on my Facebook Live page, but you should see the black slinky little dress I bought for dancing. It's amazing. Thank you, Joey. He treated me tonight to some really cute dresses. Anyway, so that's always gold. And it's just, it makes your life feel exciting when you are living your goals and your dreams, and then you make another one and you keep reaching it. I mean, one of my goal examples is I wanted my books in the Barnes & Noble stores, and facts show less than 1%, half of 1% of self-published authors get in Barnes & Noble. This was a dream of mine since I've been a kid at 17. So it was one of the goals and dreams I would never let go of. And when I started writing, I wanted to make sure everything I did would make my books end up in the B&N store. A store used to go in, I dream. And everybody that does my meditations know that we put ahead in advance what we want to see happen in our life. So when my books were done, I go into Barnes & Noble and put my books in my tote bag, put them on the shelf, took a picture, and it says, Life and Self-Improvement, and put my 2 books there, and then I started meditating and seeing the picture. Well, lo and behold, those dreams became a reality. My books are there. So, no dream is too big enough. No dream is something that you should let go. Hey, Jane, love you. This is another girl, found amazing love in her life. I'm so happy. So we're talking about goals tonight, okay? So when you set your goals and you reach them, you get so excited about yourself, so excited about life, and then this new aura comes out, okay? And this, single people, is what attracts amazing love to your life. You've got to trust me. I know it sounds like like kind of weirdo stuff, but it's so true. I can't tell you enough. It's like really true. When you're excited about life and you show up large and you live large and your aura is there and you're living in the light and you have this positive, beautiful mindset where everything about you oozes positivity and joy, and you just radiate it with big smiles, like you can't help but attract people into your atmosphere. So you kind of have to trust me on that. Now, let's get back to the goal setting. So you're going to set 3 goals a day, 3 goals for personal a week, and 3 goals for business a week, okay? 3 personal, 3 business per month, and 3 and 3 for 6 months. Of course, the 6-month goals are the lofty goals. Like my 6-month goals were to have my book finished before I moved to Florida. And I started my book, and I said, oh, man, I didn't get to finish my book before I moved to Florida. But then I show up at my apartment, my townhome in Florida after driving down from New Jersey, and what was against the door at my townhome was my book. And I was so excited. I made my goal. Like I'm like doing like this happy dance, and nobody knows me at my new townhome yet. They must have thought like I was some crazy woman, but they knew I was like fun-loving. But I reached my goal, and that makes me just super excited. So my books were done in the time frame, and then I developed an app because I wanted to get out there worldwide. And then, I just keep setting these amazing dreams and goals, and they keep happening for me. Why? Because you believe what you achieve. So when you believe it, you're going to achieve it. And you just have to learn the meditation, the visual meditation guide. That's one of the subjects I'm going to discuss in March with you. So you want to make sure you make that call. Anyway, so we're going to do step by step the mini goals. You wake up each day. I know some people say, well, how lofty does the goal have to be each day? They can be tiny little goals, but I got to tell you something, when you have stuff on your mind and you don't get it out of the way, like I got to make that doctor's appointment, or, I want to make sure I run to Office Max to pick up some, cartridges for my printer. These are little things that get in your way, and then your mind is not clear for the big stuff, the important stuff. So those 3 little goals are like, boom, boom, now I got that done. One more, that's a loftier goal. Like I have to write an article today for Digital Romance, who, by the way, has picked up 4 of my articles, and they want more. They can't get enough. I'm so thrilled. So it's like, okay, and then I got to go write an article today, and then I have 4 clients to see. So I always wake up with my goals in mind, very focused of what I have to do. I meditate in the morning, go out in the morning, and make my day count. Okay, because I learned very early on, life is too short. 2 of my very dear friends, one was killed by a drunk driver, one was murdered by her boyfriend in a domestic violence incident, my Penn State roommate and very good friend. So as you know, if you read the Live book, Michael and Corinne, that book is dedicated to them. And I learned at a young age that life is short and we have to enjoy it and live for the moment and go on. All right. So, delays are going to happen, and that's okay. The big important thing is that we do not want to procrastinate through the goals setting system. So no matter how small, those goals are important, and each day they build to the end of the week, and you're going to be amazed at how much you'll get done by the end of a week when you keep setting 3 goals a day. Okay, now these goals are set twice a year. Once on your very important anniversary, which is your birthday, and then it should be 6 months from there. If it's kind of around New Year's Eve, make New Year's Eve one of those times that you're setting the goals, and the other one is then your birthday. Okay, and your birthday is a really important time to self-reflect and meditate. How far have you come? Are you really proud? State to yourself how proud you are of the things that you have accomplished, and then set up 6 months of lofty goals, 3 business, 3 personal, that you want to reach within 6 months of your birthday. And this is what keeps you growing and learning. And this system, I don't know when I started this in my 20s, and I taught Alexi and Stefana, my 2 daughters, to do this. And they reach very lofty goals at a very young age themselves. And it just becomes part of your nature. And when you do this, guys, I'm just telling you, you reach so many goals and dreams, and it's just so amazing to live your life like this. Let's see what else. So you've got the 6 months. Okay. Now, the procrastination piece, this is another thing that really hurts. When you procrastinate on these small things and they keep building up, these are the people that can never quite get a business off the ground. They're caught up in these little minute getting busy things that do not mean anything to their day or to their new business. So make sure you have these goals, set them clearly, and this is again where business fail. Either they don't get started or they fail because people are not living daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals to make this business grow and change as it needs to. So this is why the goal setting is so important. And once you determine your major goal, another thing that's important is announce them. Announce them to your partner, announce them on Facebook, announce them anywhere, because it kind of makes you feel like you got to live up to this. Otherwise, you kind of look like this BS person, right? So it's like if you're setting your goals and you're announcing them to the world, you're more determined to make sure that you're going to reach them. You're more dedicated. You're more determined to accomplish those goals. And then when you reach it, you celebrate it in some way, and then you can make another lofty goal in its place. And this is the way you keep living beyond your dreams. And that's the whole premise of the books. And there's something else I'm going to go into in the month of March. You have what I call the 5 Ds. And this is a lesson my father, Jack Milne, taught me as a young girl when I was 16. He said, babe, if you got the 5 Ds, you can do anything, which is drive, determination, dedication, devotion, and dare to dream. And I'm going to go into those a little bit more in another lesson in March when we're celebrating the brand new you, new life, new spring. So, but keep in mind the 5 Ds are part of the goal setting system. And the other thing is, very important, when people tell you you can't, And oh my God, they've told me this like hundreds of times in my life. You can't open a model and talent agency in Erie, it will never go. Well, my talent company went to a 3-time award-winning school and agency, 3 times internationally, okay? And this was Erie, PA, an industrial town. If any of my Erie people are listening, I'd love to hear from you. I still have models on my site, some of my models, actors, singers, dancers, and they reached their success levels because I had a dream I believed in. Then I believed in their dream, and I made them understand this watch me attitude. And that's what the Live Beyond Your Dreams book is about. It's about developing this mindset for success. It puts positivity over a negative belief system. And it's really sad, but you know, the ones we love the most want to put our dreams down and kill it the most. And that's the part I felt is really sad. You know, when I was opening my model and talent company, you know, people I knew that was the closest to me, that'll never go. This is Erie. And I'm like, yeah, and all right, well, I think I can do this. I opened with my first month's rent and a prayer. Okay, getting my books into Barnes & Noble. Well, everyone wants to get in Barnes & Noble. Why are you? So I learned to say, why not me? Which turned everything around. Other people's books are in there. There's a lot of people's books in there. Why not me? So that's the mindset I have. This is the mindset I taught my models and actors. Of course, Alexi, my daughter, was one of those, and she's been on television and speaking around the world, and she lives this mindset, why not me? Why not be amazing? And all the people I coach learn this mindset for success, and they reach all their goals and dreams. I know Lisa's on the line, and when we worked together, I know she wanted to be a flight attendant, and she was working in a very big corporate setting, very successful. She goes, I just want to fly. I just want to travel. She goes, but, you know, how am I going to be an airline stewardess? And I'm like, why not you? And she went in. I think there was 120 people that auditioned, and, man, she nailed that job. They chose 20, I think. So that's the way it works, guys. You believe it. Why not you? And this is the watch me mindset for success. And, you know, I found that those people that doubt me, I'm not angry about it. It becomes your driving force to success. And you don't have to fight about it. You don't have to put them down. You don't have to be angry. It just makes your mindset stronger. It's like, I can do this. And when you get this kind of mindset, it really just changes everything in your life, because you can make your dreams into a reality, and then you go into the next one. So your life is never boring. It's always exciting. You're always setting up new challenges. And I do say this quote a lot because I really love it. Tony Robbins says, if you're not growing, you're dying. So, of course, setting your dreams and goals and reaching them and going beyond them to do another one is incredible. So their doubts is your driving force to succeed. And do remember, you can do it. Take the risk to grow. Make them smart. Make them calculated. Pray on it. Meditate on it. And when that inner divine wisdom says go for it, don't doubt, don't delay. Trust it and move forward. And you know, life just isn't worth living if you're not taking prepared risks. Again, if you're not growing, you're going to be bored in life. And people that play it too safe, these are the people that are bored in life. They tend to be very, depressed or anxious, or they just turn their life over to somebody else to call the shots, and it ends up like you're selling the soul to the devil because you just don't own it anymore. When you allow somebody else to say everything that you can or cannot do, and then you don't put your dreams out there where you really want to. So, you know, it would be, without living my dreams, I really would have suffered. My energy level, my love, my aura would just suffer, it would have died. So, of course, I've got that inner fire of passion to want to live my dreams, and it's part of this watch me mindset for success. And, you know, people are excited about their new projects and the joy it's going to bring into their lives. Creation just brings joy, celebration of life, bliss, and you are living your higher purpose. We all have a purpose for being here. What is yours? I know my daughter, Alexi Panos, she created a charity at 20, putting water wells in Africa, and she called it EPIC, E-P-I-C, which stands for Everyday People Initiating Change. So I love that title, and I ask you, what are you doing with yours today? What are you doing today to initiate change, to have a better life that you absolutely love and adore? So again, remember, your dreams are individualized. Your partners will have individual dreams, and you want to be each other's cheerleaders, because when you see your partner happy and excelling, it makes you really happy too, and then you're doing it together. And two successful people, then they have, you know, of course, their couples' dreams. And if you're both doing well financially, then you can take that dream vacation to Europe or Asia or wherever else you want to go and explore the world together. So don't play small, play large, live large, you know. Yes, it does, Joe. It really worked because we did our 2.5 weeks in Europe. That was a dream vacation of mine. I had on my wish list on meditation for about 5 years, and Joey made that dream come true. So let me tell you, your dreams can come when you do expect them to. You do want to use your time wisely, guys. Do what works consistently for you, but yet open your mind for new approaches, new ideas, new creativity. When you're very astute and living a conscious life, opportunities will present itself. They will just come up. Like, you know, doing the Radical TV show, that I wasn't expecting that call, and boom, there it was. And I meditated and prayed on it and said, should I do this? Should I take this opportunity? And the question 4, and God, what do you want me to know? And divine meditation was absolutely take the show. And I don't regret it for a minute. It was a fabulous experience. And, you know, working with a coach, somebody I was assigned in the Radical Dating format under David Steele and RCI, Relationship Coaching Institute. It was really, really a great experience. And to see Scott excelling so well, of course, makes me very happy as his coach. So you want to make these smart, calculated risks, and you want to go for it. And procrastination tends to bind with laziness. And then what people do that want to protect the fact that they're not lazy, they will blame everybody else. Oh, I can't do it because of him. Or she can't, you know, she's not showing up, so I can't go. There's always excuses. So be very careful. You're not making up excuses. You're not blaming others. There's always time. You have to balance your time, and we talked about balance last week, to be able to reach these goals. And, you know, you have to stop making the excuses and realize that you are the only one sabotaging your own success. It's not up to anybody else to make sure you succeed. It's up to you, and I know you can do it. Thanks, Anna Marie. That's sweet. Okay, so find and enforce your boundaries. Put your time aside to focus and work on what you need to be done to reach those goals. And do stop that procrastination, because that's a big sabotager. Don't let the fear hold you back. And I know we talked about the conscious positive mindset. If you miss that tape, it's worth going back into Facebook Live. Make sure you get this stuff. Of course, you can always coach with me, because I'll totally make sure that you get it, because it's really important that you get it. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Thanks for joining the call. Anyway, okay, so you want to announce your intentions live. You set up your 3 goals a day, 3 a week, business and professional. And if you're in school and college, those are your business goals at the time. You're doing, you know, you're setting your goals in college to excel. And those in college, I got to tell you, it's extremely important to have, for your resume, to have your letters of recommendations from your teachers, to reach awards in your college. And I always include in my transcripts, I was summa cum laude, 4.0, triple masters in psychology. So because I did well in school, that went into all of my job kits, and I got always every job I applied for, I got an offer. But, you know, I intended it to me. The law of attraction, you intend what you want to happen, and it can. It can just, you know, you just believe it's going to happen. That's just the way it works. Okay. Now, when I had this really fun model and talent agency in the areas I told you about earlier, after 80-hour weeks for about 10 days, I really loved the business, but I was ready to get into something else, and I really wanted to get deeper into the profession of helping people. So here's an example of where I announced my goals of what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a spiritual psychotherapist, and that term did not exist. When did I close the agency? I was 36. God, what year is that? I think, well, anyway, I was 36 years old, and I'm in my 50s now, so it was over 20 years ago. So I have to put an ad in the newspaper that I'm closing the business, and I thanked all my models and actors for being with me and reaching successes and believing in their dreams, and us doing the New York and the LA conventions together. And then it was just such a fun business, but I was a little burnt out, and I wanted to move on to a new dream, because I did that one. So I closed it, and I put an ad in the paper. I'm moving on to be a spiritual psychotherapist. I didn't know how I was going to do it. There was no college master's program for it. I didn't know when, where, or how I was going to do this. But I just knew I wanted it. And then lo and behold, I used the Watch Me mindset. I did become the psychotherapist. Then I became a minister, with the Universal Life Church. And, you know, I'm a coach, and I wanted to coach around the world. I mean, look at my business, Therapy by the Sea, that I named in year 2000. I always wanted to do coaching or counseling by the ocean. And today with my coaching clients, I'm doing it by the ocean. So I do want to buy one of those little pods on the beach. It's like this little tent thing, and just hang my shingle up. It says Therapy by the Sea. I think that would be so awesome. It's just like, come to my office on the beach. So I still think I'm going to do that, because I think that would be a really cool thing. But anyway, you know, you got to set those dreams out there, guys. You got to set out the intention. You got to announce it to the world. You got to believe it's going to happen, and it will happen. So today, of course, I practice holistic spiritual transformation for young and men, women, and men, young and old, gay and straight. I don't care. If I can help you, I'm here to be your coach. So if you can dream it, you can be it, guys. That's all I want to tell you. Set the goals, announce your dreams. Don't let anyone try to stop you, no matter what they say. Remember the importance of tying your personal purpose and business goals into these goal-setting system. And, you know, we're all here in this world somehow to serve the higher purpose, whatever you see that to be, your higher divine power. So make sure you connect your purpose with serving in some way and giving back, and you will reach your ultimate success, because it's for the good of all. And remember, I always use that spiritual term. If it's for the good of all, you most definitely will succeed. So, you know, just keep developing those dreams. Keep adding another one and another one. You know, after the books, I added an app. After the app, you know, I wrote my notebook that everybody loves, and the transformation going on with the notebook that goes with the 2 books is like crazy cool. Now I'm into television. So, you know, the dream doesn't stop with one success story. Keep it moving, and your life will be exciting. And, you know, just keep committed. 6-month overall goals, then monthly goals, weekly goals, daily goals. And I'll tell you, it works. And when you have your coach right there along with you, looking at how you're achieving your goals, and you're watching them every day and living with a purposeful, positive, and conscious mindset, your dreams will come true. So do start today to change your life. Start by filling in the overall goal sheet. I'm going to go over that with you today. And if you would like to have a free coaching strategy session, just go on rianamilne.com, my website. Write me, there's a little pop-up box. Write me, you're going to get tonight's handout sheet. Looks like this. Overall goal setting for success. But I will read this out to other people. But again, I offer that free coaching strategy session. And for new people on the call, I do specialize in those who have any kind of childhood trauma. And I did open, by the way, guys, that new Facebook group page, ACOA. The old term was, the official term is really Adult Child of an Alcoholic, but I did rename it because I named it Anyone Can Overcome Abusive Childhood Trauma. It's more positive, it's more enlightening, and, you know, if you'd like to be a part of that group, just sign on. I just have to accept you and you're in. And I do offer that free coaching strategy session there as well. So again, overall goal setting. Define what you want so you know where you're heading. It's got to be crystal clear, guys, because you're going to be meditating on this as well. To start with where you are now and where you want to be in 6 months and a year. And it's okay to do 5 years, and then it's okay to do 10 years as well. The best thing is to answer these questions in a quiet place and then meditate on them after these reflection questions are done. So the first one is starting out with where you are now. Where do you feel stuck, frustrated, unhappy, or lost? And be honest with yourself and write those answers down. And then number 2, what makes you feel happy and energized? And what that feels like, that bliss, that's the work you should be doing. Now, sometimes we have to do our bliss work and keep our other job for the income. But eventually, when you're doing your bliss work, okay, like I started coaching very small and very conservative, and now I'm over 3/4 coaching, a little bit of therapy, and my goal is all coaching because I just love the model so much. It's so successful for my people, and we just have so much fun doing it. They can text me all the time, and they call me on weekends, whatever. It's just a really great bond, you know, to help somebody grow and learn and change. So that feeling of bliss and living in the zone, and that's something that gives you energy, that's the work you should be doing. So if you have to work for income for a while, fine, and then do your bliss work on the side, part-time, or you can do your bliss work through volunteerism. So you don't want to say, I can't do it, I don't have time. Always work in that work that makes you super happy. And then the third question is, what do you want to learn to do better? Because you always want to be in a state of learning and growing and reading. Because again, if you're not growing, you're dying. And you always have so much to learn about growing a business and doing your bliss work. So what marketing can you do to get your bliss work out there? I do a lot of job coaching for my folks as well. So that can be part of your life coaching if you're working with me. What relationship tips do you want to learn? That's always a good one to jot them down. And then what personal goals and dreams do you hope to achieve in the future? And that's where I say dream big. If time was not an issue and money wasn't an issue, what dreams do you want to have? And we put them into the step 3 of meditation, which we call visualization. And you're seeing yourself, your life story in that dream, in a mini movie theater, on the screen, which is up inside your forehead. And you see every detail, and the details just keep getting sharper and sharper. And I do tell this story to my coaching clients, but the home I'm sitting in right now and recording, I absolutely love it. You walk in, you see this big lake, and it's real big open ceilings, and it's real sunny in the morning. It's just such a pretty little setting. And I walked in this house, I said, this is it, this is the one. And I was like so excited, I go to put in the offer, and it was someone else put a cash offer in before me and said, sorry, it's off the market. And I'm like, not yet, no, not yet. So I started putting it in my meditation in part 2B, which is ask for what you want as if you are going to receive it. So I say, thank you, God, for my beautiful house on so-and-so lane every day in my meditation. And then part 3 in visualization, I saw where my furniture is going, what colors I was going to decorate it, where my art was going to be hung, everything. I saw Joey and I relaxing on the couch with our feet up, watching TV. Of course, that was hung on the wall, which is hung on the wall. I mean, everything I visualized happened. And part 4 of the visualization is a question, God, what do you want me to know? And I ask that every time at the end of my my meditation. And one time it came up, it says, call the realtor, the house is yours. And when you get that divine message, you don't hesitate, you don't ask why, you just believe and you do it, and it's this inner voice coming up through you. And I called the realtor, Jess, who I love. Anyone moving to Florida, I got the best realtors for you, Jess and Eva. So anyway, I said, Jess, call on that house, on so-and-so lane. And she's there, it's not like on the multiple list. It's not on realtors.com. I really think it's gone. I said, just humor me. So she calls me. She goes, oh, my God, the house went off the market last night. I said, that house is mine. And I'm sitting in that house today. So, guys, dream, see it, believe it. Set the goals for it. I'm telling you, this has worked for me over and over and over again in my life. I prayed on Joey, my beautiful spiritual man. This is my guy. Da-na-na-na-na-na. He's a hottie. And he found me. And the opening question to me was, are you spiritual? So that was my message, that this is my guy. So anyway, it works. Believe it. If you're one of my coaching clients, you're going to understand how this all works. It's part of the law of attraction, but again, you got to believe it. Create your vision and be realistic about your goals. I mean, God helps those who help themselves. So you do have to work for it. You just don't sit around and pretend it's going to all come to you. You do have to work it. But when you work it, you believe in it, and you have the spiritual faith behind it, amazing thing has happened. So you have your personal goals, your relationship goals. If you're a parent, I suggest 3 parenting goals a week, a month, and a year. Of course, your job, career, or school goals. And then again, do it 6 months later. And do remember, what you focus on in life, you're going to get. It's part of the belief system. Focus on the blessings and what is right, not what is wrong. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't do. Again, if you focus on what you can't do, you're left on the negative side of life. Self-talk that's negative, I do train my people how to definitely have a positive, conscious mindset, and that changes everything in life. Focus on your solutions, not the problems, and stop judging and blaming others when you don't have your way. Don't find fault. Get introspective. Take responsibility for your actions. Set a new goal that next morning. Even if you had a bad day one day, wake up and make 3 new goals for that new day and make it a good day. Make it count. Find something to appreciate during the tough times. We're very blessed here in America. So find out what you do have and give blessings and gratitude to that every day. And do fight the fear and do it anyway, man, because life is too good to live it in fear. So just begin by taking the first step. So if you got value from this Facebook Live session, please share it with a friend. Tag your buddies who need to hear it, who's feeling a little out of it. By the way, I did want to tell you a stat I heard last Sunday on Joel Osteen. I love him. But he was saying 90% of all psychotropic drugs are given out in the U.S. And I do know only 33% work. So the answer is not in a pill, guys. When depression or anxiety comes up in your life, remember your life is out of balance. There's something new that you should be doing. And when you have the strong watch me mindset for success and the positivity, and you know this whole system that I coach, your life will be moving along very smoothly. We're supposed to have, challenges come up. We're in the Earth School here, according to Buddha. Buddhism, we talk about the Earth School and needing to learn our lessons, but it's nothing to fear. It's something to take on as a new challenge with excitement. Find a plan A or plan B, make it work. And one of the ways to make it work is with the goal-setting system that I talked about tonight. So please, if you need personal help, do reach out to me on my website, Coach Riana Milne. Fill out the pop-up form. Tell me a little bit about you and your story. I look forward to meeting you. I do my coaching, free strategy sessions, either by Skype or in my Delray Beach office. If you're in the area, I'd love to meet you in person. Just sign up, and I do have a free app, My Relationship Coach. That's out there around the world. There's tons of videos and articles on there too. And if you want tonight's handout about the goal setting, again, just sign up for that strategy session, and I'll make sure you get that too. So next week, Sunday, it will be A Sense of Spirituality is Essential. Such an important topic, guys. Oh my gosh, for success. I can't tell you how important it is. So be sure to join me next Sunday on Real Talk on Relationships on my Coach Riana Milne Facebook page. And keep celebrating life, guys. It's spring. It's renewal. Think about the renewal of you. My goal is to help you be and attract an emotionally healthy, evolved partner and to have the love that you deserve. So until then, I wish you a very blessed life and to have a really great evening and a beautiful, blessed week. Bye. God bless. Talk to you soon.